Oh my god, I've been muted this whole time. Amazing. Okay. Been yapping about what I want to do for the character. Um, I think I might be missing an armor set. Or 2 or 3, who knows. Charred Hunter set. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, the Charred Hunter set. Okay. The description of it doesn't specifically mention powder kegs, but the powder kegs are most closely associated with Old Yarnum, and it does mention Old Yarnum. So you can kind of put 2 and 2 together. Oh, there it is right there. I'm blind. I've had it this whole time. So I don't know. I might rock this armor set for this playthrough. You never see someone. There's only a couple of powder keg hunters in the game. There's Jura, and he uses a stake driver. There's a guy below him, and he uses like the saw spear or something like that. There's one other one somewhere. Okay, there's one in the Hunter's Nightmare, which is the DLC, and he uses the minigun, and he also uses like a saw cleaver or something like that. So none of the the only powder kegger that uses a powder kegger weapon is Jura, and he uses like a unique one that's specific to him. All the other powder keg weapons, you find them just on old hunters in the Nightmare or on these Yargle hunter guys, and who their lore isn't even like, you know, written down in stone. You know, it's like who even knows what those guys are. So I think I'm gonna use this. I don't think there's a hat for it. I'm gonna have to come up with my own hat. Yeah, there isn't. Okay, I'll come up with our own hat in a second. Generic hunter hat. Maybe a top hat. Maybe a top hat will be the way. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. It even gives you a bandage over the eyeball. I might just use an old hunter cap. Who's Henrik again? This guy's part of the Eileen quest, but I don't remember anything about this guy. Yeah, he was homies with Gascoigne, okay. So with the graveyard. Oh, this is a specific dude. Does this guy like invade you or something? No, you find his armor scattered around. This is what you start with. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna rock a old hunter hat. Okay, we're a powder kegger. Powder kegger. And I was also thinking about using the cannon in the offhand. Because that's a powder kegger weapon too. It's already plus 10. But the only issue with that is that, and I think I ran into this before, is that when you have something as powerful in the cannon as the cannon, like, you know, I don't know, are you even playing with the spear anymore, or are you just using the cannon at that point? Fuck it, we're going full powder kegger, baby. Let's do it, cannon and all. And I have the right gems equipped? I do, okay. Blood attack plus 361. I wonder how much the gun on this is gonna do if it's buffed like this.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me.
Pretty far away from a level up.
Farewell, good hunter.
Let's make sure I'm topped off on everything, and then we can get to hunting. Don't think about it too much, just hoot. Didn't I die to the first werewolf? I think I went back and I killed him, yeah. So I've never really played with this weapon before. Never done a build around it or used it in a playthrough, or I don't even know if I used it in PvP, so this is kind of a new experience. There's a bunch of weapons in this game I've never really played with before, so those will be interesting, like the wheel, Logarius wheel. Look at these graphics, man. This game looks so good. Oh yeah, look at that hitbox. You see that shit? That is all hitbox, baby. I feel like the one-handed moveset might be better than the two-handed moveset. Okay, it doesn't have too much crowd control though. Yeah, look at how narrow it is. It hits really far, but it's pretty narrow. Oh, weird, the dodge attack is not a thrust. Even the side one isn't. Interesting. Yeah, you use the one-handed mode because the regular attacks are thrust attacks. And some enemies in the game are really weak to thrust, like all the aliens. They're all super weak to thrust. And the brain suckers too, but when you're doing a dodging attack, it's just a normal slash. I was surprised the running R2 was a slash too. That only hit one guy. Did it even kill him? Oh, it didn't reach far enough, that's why. Wait, maybe I need to put gems on my cannon. Can you put gems in the cannon? No, you can't. Oh, you okay? I guess you need to use bone ash with it in a new game plus 11. Yeah, look at that. He ran right by it. Okay. The hitbox on the sabs is pretty narrow, which is what you would expect. Okay, the running R1 is a thrust though. Yeah, so if you don't know, dogs get owned by gunshots. They don't even have to be like a parry. If you just shoot a dog with any gun, it'll get knocked over on the floor. A lot of people really struggle with like dog ambushes in this game, but they don't know that they can just shoot them with their gun. And it's totally free. Damn, that was a lot of damage. The running R2 is just like the one-handed, same with the running R1. Is there another item? Yo, that makes it pretty easy to remember then. The moveset is a little bit standardized between one and two-handed. Both of their running R1s and R2s are the same. What about the dodge attack? Ooh, really? Really? That is weird. I wasn't expecting that. The dodging R1 in two-handed mode is a thrust attack. And in one-handed mode it's a slash. That's a little bit confusing. So if you're fighting an enemy that you're going to be dodging a lot, you'd want to be in two-handed mode if you're trying to use your thrust attacks. It's convoluted. I'm out of ammo. Oh no. Oh, I thought that would hit that guy. I'm alive. Oh, I got put in the smallest corner in the game. Damn, I really wanted to shoot that doggo. Yo, what the fuck is that? What am I hearing right now? Oh, am I getting a donation for 25 bucks? Whoa, what the
Merry
hell?
Xmas, thanks for all the retro streams.
Lonely Bob, was that you? It's not showing up in my activity feed. Weird, but I got an alert, and I think the alert said Lonely Bob donated $25. So if that just happened, thank you a ton, dude. I haven't seen you in here in a minute, but you do be posting up in the Discord sometimes. The Adventures of Lonely Bob. What's going on, man? Thanks for the $25 donation, man. I'm very appreciative of that. Thank you so much. I'm glad somebody somebody enjoys this stream. That's cool. It has been a while, yeah. It's been a while since anybody's come in here, honestly. I think I've had like one chatter in 2 weeks, and they were like trying to spoil the game I was playing. It was weird. But I'm not surprised. I've made some decisions that have resulted in that, I think, so honestly, I'm not surprised that would be the case. Thanks for all the streams over the years. It really has been a long time, hasn't it? I've got clips on this channel dating back like 13 years ago. Been doing this for quite a while. Dun, dun, dun. I can't say I'm doing it professionally though, I make no money off of it, but every once in a while a legend like you will come through and bless the channel with a little bit of dough. But even beyond that, just thanks for hanging out in the Discord and talking about cool stuff that I like talking about, you know? Like, it's all I ask, man, you know? Just talk about, like, cool stuff like video games. That's all I want, you know? A chatter that talks about video games, especially Sega games? Hell yeah, dude. You're invited. You are invited. Absolutely. Oh, that didn't parry. Well, I guess I don't know the timing on the parrying for this thing. Let's take a look. Yeah, it looks about the same as a normal gun. And the hitbox is really wide, yeah. Super wide hitbox. I'm a little bit afraid it doesn't go very far, maybe. Yeah, that's not hitting the... This is the range of the gun on this. Which is perfectly fine for parrying. Like, this is very good range for parry, but if you're trying to, like, I don't know, use it as a ranged weapon, I guess you're not going to get very far with it. But as far as a parrying weapon, hell yeah, works pretty good. Nice, nice. Oh, you know what, I just realized I have to move my chat box, my OBS around so that I can see the chat window, my peripheral vision. There we go. There we go, that's better. You've been playing Deadly Premonition and you're really digging the weirdness of the storyline. Yeah, I've never played that game, but I watched a 100% narrated playthrough of it a long time ago. This website, Something Awful, used to be really known for, like, it used to be a pretty big, like, website on the internet, but they were particularly, one thing they were known for was hosting, people would post their let's plays, their long plays of video games on there. Sometimes they would be, you know, full videos, other times they'd just be screenshots with, like, descriptions. And Deadly Premonition was one of the games that I looked into on there. So I've never had a desire to play it myself, because I watched somebody else would 100% the game and explain everything about it and everything they were doing. It was, and honestly, that was a pretty good way to experience it too. I got to learn a lot about the game without actually having to trial and error my way through it. It's like Twin Peaks. Yeah, you know, I played a game on this stream a while back called Mizurna Falls that got a fan translation. And Mizurna Falls is basically like that exact thing. It's actually maybe not without the maybe without the J-horror aspect of it, more or less just Twin Peaks. So I guess you can't say that Deadly Premonition is just a ripoff of Mizurna Falls, because it does add like that whole weird, trippy, psychedelic side to it, doesn't it? But as janky as Twin Peaks is, or not Twin Peaks, as janky as Deadly Premonition is, it makes Mizurna Falls look really, really bad in comparison. I enjoyed my time playing Mizurna Falls, even though it was hella bad pacing and sketchy gameplay, and I even had to restart my playthrough, I think, because I couldn't figure out how to make progress. It might have even been a soft lock, I don't know. But I still really liked it. I've never watched Twin Peaks though, so maybe I was like, if I was a Twin Peaks fan, I would be like, yeah, whatever, it's not so great. Dude, parrying with 1,000 damage shot is not bad at all. Damn, and the R1 spam in two-handed mode is pretty... Look at how quickly he attacks. He gets a lot of DPS in. Oops. You can still shoot in one-handed mode, but you do it by doing the weapon transform. And it's still pretty quick, too. Nice. Feels like a pretty versatile weapon, even though you would think it's all it does is shoot people, but shoot and stab people, but you have access to stabbing attacks in both modes, which is interesting. What about the second one? People said the second one wasn't as good as the first one, didn't they? I was interested to see how the second one was going to turn out, and I was a little bit surprised when it didn't get the best reviews. Relearning the buttons. Look at it. You see that? The spear went right over its head. Damn, that is a badass attack right there. Look at how far that range on that is. Jesus. He's not playing with that one. Alright, I want to see if I can knock this dude over just by shooting him in the face. Yeah, it didn't do too much damage. I can, whoa, nice. And we did 2,000 damage with that stab. It took too long to get a visceral attack in too, though. It's unfortunate. What if I shoot him with the cannon? Oh, I'm out of ammo, right? I'm trying to get running attacks, but swinging too early. I tried so hard to get away from that. And I just ended up getting right into it. Oh, that's a really good attack for hitting a head. Monster head. I used a lot of blood vials for that just being the cleric beast. But whatever, man. He's up. Oh, there were bullets in here. I could have finished him with the cannon. Alright, still not enough for a level up. Let's keep going. Wait, do I have to touch the lantern to activate it? I do, okay. I love running around when you killed a bunch of stuff in an area and your character's completely covered in blood. Like, the way that the blood looks, it looks so, like, red and wet, right? Like, it, I don't know, and they have a similar effect in Dark Souls 3, but it doesn't look nearly as red and wet as it does in this game. It looks more like you're covered in oil, like covered in motor oil or something. I feel like out of their games, this one did it the best. I can't even remember how it looks in Elden Ring, but I don't think they put as much effort into it in Elden Ring either. Neither of them look nearly as good as it does in this game. Damn, I don't want to go back to the dream, but I need to farm some vials right here. Still open this shortcut though, I might screw up. So you've been playing any more Dreamcast games, Bob? You were talking about all kinds of different Dreamcast games the other day. Playing them on like a emulator or something, right? Even the uncharged version goes hella far down. This weapon is kind of cheap. Having access to gun parries all the time, two-handed mode, is pretty freaking good. Love the orange right there. Hey, what's the jumping attack? It's a slash. It's not a stab, it's a slash. It looks like it is a stab in one-handed mode though. Damn, look at that DPS. Brought this guy down quick. I just noticed something. In two-handed mode, he stabs with one hand. See his left hand like flared out? But in one-handed mode, he still attacks with one hand. Okay. Weird. Playing it on and off. He was on iOS. Oh, okay. For the Manic. If you're interested, they have Dreamcast and a ton of other retro system support. I have an Android device, so I've never actually owned the iOS before, so I've never used it. But that's cool that you're able to play it on there, though. That's really dope. I guess the days of Macintoshes not being able to play most games is a thing of the past, right? Because there used to be a time where, like, if you had an Apple, it was like you couldn't play a lot of games in the past, but I suppose that's not the case anymore. This attack is probably hella cheap because, you know, you can hit them from outside their like aggro range. Not aggro, but like, you know, the enemies do different attacks depending on how close you are to them, right? And I think that move might activate outside of the range where a lot of enemies are programmed to do any attack. So by the time that their AI is like, you know, oh, he's close enough, start doing a, you know, the windup of an attack, you're already, you know, about to hit them with a fully charged R2. That seems pretty cheap to me. You couldn't tell by watching me play, but I think this weapon might be hella cheap. Away! Away! Like, watch this. Oh, he backed off. Smart. Or should we do gas can? 12 heals. Remember, this is new game 11 gas can, so he might be tough. Let's do it. I got a parry this time. Last time I didn't have the ability to parry. This time we do, so this fight might be easy peasy. Hey, and I got bone marrow ash. Ooh, I can power up my cannon. Ah. The Mac and iPhone hardware have caught up. Cool, cool. Not for AAA PC games though. That's too bad. Yeah, I wonder. You probably can't do secure boot. I can't even play new PC games. I tried the one new PC game I tried playing last year was I tried the actually two, I guess. I tried playing Monster Hunter Wilds and it wouldn't start, it would just immediately crash. And then I tried playing the Battlefield RedSec thing and I couldn't start it because my motherboard doesn't have secure boot. And one other thing, I forget what it's called, some random acronyms. So I can't even play new PC games either, so I'm no better than a Macintosh. But it's cool because new games suck anyway. I'm totally happy playing old games. Old games are where it's at, man. Hell yeah. They don't make them like they used to. Tell you what.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Beast all over the shop. Camera all up in my face. I like how he sounds all pissed. He's like, "Rah!" All angry. Oh, we parried him, but he got me first. All right, let's see what he does about this. Oh, he tried to parry it, but I also tanked through it and I didn't get staggered.
What's that smell? Sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Damn. That's not an axe. That's a halberd. It's got hella range with that. You gonna transform soon? I want to be in one-handed mode though when he transforms, so I can backstab him. He's gonna transform. He's not transforming. Oh, it's hard to dodge that running attack. Oh, there's a follow-up. We tanked it. We tanked it. Come on, I want to land one parry on you. I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, it's too slow. Oh, it's too slow. Oh, I survived. I survived. Did that have bone marrow on it? That might have killed him. Oh, I'm out of heals and ammo? Oh no. On the fight perfectly. Oh, I got trapped by the graves. Dude, I was gonna finish him off with a fully charged R2. We coulda did it. We totally coulda beat him there. Also, if I had bone ashed that cannon shot, he definitely would have died of that. So you said your device is called a manic? What is a manic? Is it like a tablet? It's like a phone or a tablet or something? What is a manic? Oops. Yeah, man, thanks again for that 25 bucks, dude. That's so nice of you. It is a phone. Okay, cool. Oh, hold on, I gotta move. I just realized something. I gotta move this over here. Now I can see my chat. Yeah, there we go. Oh, the app is called Manic. Oh, is that the emulator? The name of the emulator is Manic? And you're using it on an iPhone. I got you. I see. Also, I'm at the wrong place. Oh, Phantasy Star just updated. Dude, Phantasy Star is apparently getting a new story chapter, which totally caught me by surprise. I thought for sure Sega had given up on Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. They because they were supposed to release a new story chapter. I think, when was it? I think it was like back in the end of summer maybe, and then they announced that they were not doing that. They were like, never mind, just kidding. We're just gonna do these like little mini conversations that you can have with the NPCs around the world, which is like, you know, like whatever, that's nothing. That ain't nothing. Also, am I not sitting in the middle of the screen? I'm not. I think I moved the cam over too much. Anyway. And to me, that signaled like the end of PSO2 New Genesis. I was like, there's no way that they're gonna keep doing it, because they totally ruined Phantasy Star with New Genesis, man. New Genesis sucks ass. Oh, I went to the wrong bonfire. What am I doing? I thought there was no way that New Genesis is gonna last another like year or two, but they just announced that they're doing another story chapter, so New Genesis is unfortunately still alive. I think what everybody kind of wants them to do is like reboot, like do a remake of Phantasy Star Online 1 because I'm trying to think, should I set a checkpoint here just in case I die? I'm not expecting to die, but you never know, man. It's new game 11. I might get killed. You never know. I think everybody wants them to give up on New Genesis. Honestly, my biggest issue with New Genesis though is that they Central Yarn, that's the one I want. My main issue with it is just that they removed like more than half of the photon arts from the game, and if you don't know anything about PSO2, each weapon type has attacks called photon arts, and all the photon arts are like, you know, all your attack abilities. Like you normally have like a light and a heavy attack, but you know, whenever you want to like do a lot of damage, you're using photon arts. And your light and your heavy attacks, their main purpose is to build like energy for your photon arts. Like that's why they're there. The core of the gameplay is based around using the photon arts on enemies and bosses, right? And you know, the photon arts, they do things too. They're not just attacks. Like some of them have like invulnerability frames during them, some of them have like armor frames during them, some of them are giant AoEs, some of them are single targets, and you know, just everything about the game is tied to these photon arts. So removing more than half of the photon arts from the game is like, it's like you removed like more than half of the game. They completely gutted the combat system when they re-released Phantasy Star 2 as New Genesis. So I've just been like waiting for them to reintroduce that stuff, you know, over time, but it's been like years. It's been years and they haven't put any of that shit back. And it's just like, oh no. This is how it's gonna be forever, huh? I would like to get my echoes back, if you don't mind. Damn, he tanked the fuck out of that. Oh, I didn't have time. Didn't have time. There we go. Finally, we got one. Look at that damage. Holy shit. Oh, I went behind him. Oh, he got me. No. I didn't get the visceral attack because I was too far to the side. Damn. Funny, he doesn't have that many hit points, like relative to how much damage I have. But every single boss in this difficulty can two-shot me, or even have one-shot abilities, I think. You only know the name, but I think it's like WoW, but sci-fi fantasy. It's more like Diablo. It's more like a third-person Phantasy Star Online, anyway. It's more like, well, okay. PSO 1, the original, is like Diablo, but third-person. PSO 2 is more like Devil May Cry meets, I don't know. I guess Devil May Cry meets Diablo, except I feel like they took out a lot of the, well, I don't know, the way gear works is totally different. Like you're not finding, you know, random weapons and stuff with like mods. You like add the mods yourself. It's kind of weird. I don't know. You fight a monster that can drop the mods that you want, and then you apply the mods to your weapon in like the crafting menu. So it's kind of different from how itemization works in classic Diablo, but the gameplay feels more like anime science fiction Devil May Cry. Like, you can do some absolutely absurd things in PSO2. Like, you can stay airborne indefinitely with some weapons. Oh, I got my souls, okay. Like, you can just stay in the air forever, never touch the floor. The floor is lava. Oh, too slow. Oh my god, the dodging attack on this is so good in two-handed mode since it's a thrust. It's so good. Damn, that whole thing is a parry? Oh, he can shoot at the end of that? That was cheap, I thought I had him. Oh, another sneaky shot, damn. So you can just slip shots in. Alright, watch this. Boom! Oh, that didn't do nearly as much as I thought it would. Okay. I thought that was gonna be GG. Didn't dodge in time. 3 times in a row, damn. So I was dodging as soon as I could from the knockdown, because they can still hit you on the floor when they knock you down if you don't get up. Like the first frame that you can roll away from a knockdown, you're also vulnerable, so they can hit you while you're knocked down. So if you don't roll right away, you might get comboed even while you're on the floor. So there he knocked me down, so I started mashing roll because I didn't want to get floor comboed, but he did an attack that is meant to catch you mashing roll, and he did it 3 times in a row. I didn't learn nothing. But damn, the bone marrow ash cannon didn't do as much as I thought it would. It did like 1,000 damage or something, which is pretty good. 1,600 damage, I think. Which is pretty good, but I thought it was going to do double that. I thought it was going to do like 3,000 damage. What's the attack rating on this thing? 600 plus 204, so 804 blood attack. Interesting. Well, I guess 1,600 damage sounds just about right then, doesn't it? It's like double the amount of attack value it has. It can do even more against certain bosses. Like if you weaken a boss's head, it'll take bonus damage. If it has a weakenable head, a weakable. Yo, where are my echoes at? They're there. Damn, on the way back, this guy's got some moves. Dude, the R2 is so good on this, holy shit. You see that? 800 damage? Oh, that missed. Nah, we're not gonna not gonna make it in time. Look at how much damage he did to me there. What the fuck? Ooh, okay. Thought he was gonna shoot his gun. He's got mix-ups, man. There we go. That's what I thought was gonna happen the other time. That's how that other attempt was supposed to go in my head. While he transforms, that gives me the perfect opportunity to bone marrow ash on my cannon. Life for a powder kegger, man. You get access to some pretty OP weapons. A spear with a gun in it, a gigantic cannon. I think I'm gonna save the cannon though for maybe any boss where I feel like it's a real struggle. Like Gascoigne, even though he just killed me a bunch of times, you know, I didn't feel like threatened or pressured at all at the end there, you know what I mean? It felt pretty easy. But maybe against another boss like the Orphan or, I don't know, Lawrence or something, maybe I'll do a bone ash cannon to kill one of those guys. Tried it on the PSP. There was too much customization stuff that you had time to invest in. To customization in the game or in the emulator to get it working? Which one? Did they customize the game too much or the emulator too much? Because that game, those games do have a shitload of customization in them. So you could be talking about that. But you could also be talking about customizing the emulator. Okay, this time I'm gonna buy the gate key and we're just gonna run right up to Amelia and smoke her fast, and then we'll do Bloodstar Beast later in the game. Because there's a shortcut to skip like half of Old Yargle or Old Yarnum.
Welcome. What is it? Very well.
So we're gonna do a slightly different order of events this time around. I feel like I'm spending a lot of bullets because I'm using the cannon. Yeah, I am. 75, goddamn. Also, where do you buy more bone ash from? Can you get it from here? You can, but only a limited number of them. What? Okay. Only a limited number per playthrough? Can you buy them with insight? You cannot. Oof. Well then. Alright, let's go back. Customization in the game. Okay, got you. All the different classes and outfits and items except was kind of overwhelming. Yeah, I don't know much about the PSP ones. I think they were made by Tri-Ace or something. Are the PSP ones based on Universe or are they based on Phantasy Star 2? Oops. No, this is saying Phantasy Star Portable. It's made by Sonic Team. And Alpha Systems. What do they make? They've been around for a minute, damn. I think they might be like a support developer or something. Acquired by Meteorize? Who the hell is Meteorize? Damn, they worked on 3 Phantasy Star portable games? I didn't even know there were 3. Also can't even talk. Okay, I think Phantasy Star Portable is based on Phantasy Star Universe and not Phantasy Star Online 2. But yeah, basically like you're choosing a class that determines your stats, and then certain weapons can only be used by certain classes, right? So the way it's all split up can definitely seem confusing at first, but it's not that confusing when you understand it. But it's not as freeform as some other games where you can just do anything with anything, and it's also not as rigid where it's like you can only play it one way. You're not going to be playing like optimally if you don't do an optimal playstyle, but you could still do that playstyle and play the game. Here we go. Sorry I'm like taking so long to do this. Okay, here we go. Okay, Phantasy Star Zero, that's the one for DS, right? Oh, is it Nova? Is that what I'm thinking of? Nova. Maybe that's for the Vita. Oh, okay, that's what I'm thinking of. I think Nova got a fan translation. I remember playing that at one point. Not for like long, just for a little bit. Okay, so yeah, there's Phantasy Star there's Phantasy Star Zero, which is a DS game based on Phantasy Star Universe. And then there's Phantasy Star Portable, which is a PSP game based on Phantasy Star Universe. And then Phantasy Star Nova on the PS Vita was based on Phantasy Star 2. And I think that's the one that was made by Tri-Ace. I didn't look at the company right there. But I think that game was Japan only, so you can only play it through an English fan translation. Weird. Okay. PSP has a lot of games, and it's easy to emulate. Yeah, and the website that I have been grabbing all my ROMs from and emulators from for the past couple of years, 5 or 6 years or so, has a PSP section now. They added a lot of PSP games a couple of years back, so I have access to all that stuff. So I'm actually for sure gonna put. Oh, I didn't buy the. Oh, dude, I was too busy yapping. I didn't buy the key. I even went to the shop. I need to buy the key to the gate. So I'm totally down to play some PSP games for sure, and PS Vita. I'll play PS Vita games too. I think I need like 10k echoes, 10 to 20k. $10k, yeah. Okay, awesome. We could already be fighting Amelia right now, but I'm like sitting here like thinking about Phantasy Star games on the Nintendo DS. But basically, if you really want to boil it down, you have, a melee class, a range class, and a magic class. And each different race and class in the race has a different stat spread. So, you know, one is like a melee fighter who specializes in high attack damage. Another one is a melee fighter who specializes in high attack accuracy. And another one will be like a melee fighter that specializes in magic damage. You know, they're a melee fighter, they can use all the melee weapons, but they have, you know, a higher magic stat than the other two guys, so they can use more magic spells if that's what you want to do. And then you can just apply that to all three of the races. So there's a melee, you know, there's a ranged fighter who specializes in attack damage, there's one who specializes in attack accuracy, and there's one who specializes in magic. And there's a magic user who specializes in magic, there's one who specializes in attack accuracy so they can use guns, and there's one who specializes in melee damage so they can fight in melee. So that's like the basic way that you can look at the cast in that game. It's not that complicated. So you basically just choose like which one you want. That's not the gate that you can take that open, it's this one over here. So just, you know, basically just either pick the one you think looks the coolest and just play however you want. Or if you want to try to be like quote unquote optimal, you know, if you're looking at the melee class, pick the one who's going to have the highest attack gain. If you're playing a ranger, pick the one that's going to have the highest attack gain. If you're playing a magic user, pick the one that's going to have the most magic damage gain. Oh my god, he almost one-shot me. I thought we could just run right by him. Oh yeah, I said I wasn't gonna run by everything. Fuck, I forgot. I still wanna fight stuff. This isn't the gate that opens? Which gate opens with the key? What the hell? Unless it was this gate. Was this the gate did I just open this gate? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, man. I'm a little bit toasted right now. Just a little bit. I'm a tiny bit toasted right now. I might be getting easily distracted. But we'll try to keep it together. Oh, he got me. I dodged too soon. You see how there's blood that comes out of his leg when he does that attack? See that right there? If you dodge that and you hit him in the leg real quick, he gets knocked over and you can do a visceral attack on him. I was going for that Visi right there, but I dodged too soon. He had that guy watching his back though. I probably would have got fucked up anyway. He probably would have smoked me regardless. I'm getting fucked up. I don't have to fight these guys, but I don't want to just ignore the whole game and only run for the bosses. That's what I think that's what I kind of ended up doing, like when I was doing this before, because, you know, I was 10 playthroughs in or whatever, 9 or 10 playthroughs in. So I was just running by all the enemies and only fighting the bosses, but I would like to fight the enemies too, at least for now. Maybe I'll feel differently after 5, 6 more playthroughs, but for now we're gonna fight stuff in addition to trying to make progress quickly. Gonna strike a balance. That guy's AI shut off. Cool. It's harder to emulate, and you can't do it on the iOS. Oh, it's too bad. Weird, we're not getting the knockdown. I guess it matters where you hit him. Not just anywhere will do. Oh, that reached. Jesus Christ. Blue elixir. Dude, we do so much damage. Hell yeah. But so do they. We both do so much damage. They do so much to me, and I do so much to them. Oh yeah, well, I was talking to someone about emulation on the Steam Deck, right? Okay. Somebody was asking me what my opinion of it was, and I said I thought it looked cool, but I wouldn't buy it unless you could do emulation on it, emulate old systems on it. I'm having trouble knocking him down with the two-handed mode. Maybe the one-handed mode will be better at knocking him down. This guy's trapped. I think the conclusion we came to is that it generally will work good for emulation, but since it runs on Linux, that's a big hitbox. Since it runs on Linux, there's certain emulators that aren't compatible with it. Yeah, look at that. Weird. I used one-handed mode and we knocked him down immediately. It probably has something to do with the hitbox on the swing. You see how that's like a crosscut from low to high? And that's just a stab? Maybe the crosscut is better at hitting him in the leg. Maybe that's why I was able to knock him down. Okay, so I can't get through here. Okay, so I need to go down the back streets, I guess. Is it this way? Oh yeah, you can go this way. Yeah, you drop down. Okay. But there are like 1,000 dudes down here. And then up here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nice. Okay. No, I guess I can keep my torch equipped until we run into something that actually would require a cannon. I'm also playing the game way darker than it normally is. For reasons. Oh, he still got me, no. This down's finished. Steam Deck, of course, is good for AC games. So, Hug starter library, huge starter library. Yeah, I was thinking about it as like a replacement for my current PC. I think that's why I was, you know, what I was looking at, what I was thinking about when I was first hearing about the Steam Deck. Was thinking, could I get a Steam Deck and like replace my computer with it? But if it can't emulate like certain consoles, I don't think I would be as interested in it. Oh, here comes that guy. Can you two split up a little bit, please? No? Come on, like, run over here. Hurry up. There we go. Let's make sure I'm not blocking myself in. Okay. I could just run around these bozos, but I actually want to fight people. Whoa, when he does that swipe, you can stagger him on the right leg? I never knew that. I thought only the overhead slam thing was staggerable. Damn. Learning new stuff about this game 6 years later. Mm-mm-mm. You can do emulation? Yeah, I just think because of the fact that it's Linux based, certain emulators aren't programmed to be usable on Linux without like doing extra steps, I guess, like, you know, emulating Windows in Linux, and then when you do that, you're taking a performance hit, so it might not run well or something. Steam Cube, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right now, is the Steam Cube. That's precisely what I've been talking about, the Steam Cube this time, not the Steam Deck. Oh, he got me. And I've got 99 insights, so this probably will proc it, yeah. Look at that range. It's Amelia time. I think I need to sit closer to the screen too. Man, playing in the dark is not helping the fact that I have my eyesight is getting shittier every year. Playing with the dark screen, I mean. My already deteriorating eyesight is struggling even more. It's a stacking debuff. I'm stacking debuffs. The shadows are so dark, they really are, yeah. It's weird, this game was designed to be like playable when you turn the darkness way down because of the lantern and the torches. Like if you play with the brightness turned up, you don't even need a torch in the entire game at any point. It's like a totally whatever item, but they made the game so that you can crank up the darkness, and suddenly the torches become good items, important items even. Especially if you're doing random Blood Chalice dungeons where you don't know the layout, you know, it's a randomized layout, and you gotta explore it. Using a torch then with the crankness, the darkness cranked up is really important. I feel like I'm always like off center. I need to move my cam over. There we go. Oh, I jumped into it. Am I having issues hitting her? Ooh, full 360. Alright, knock her down, please. There we go. Oh, I didn't get a visceral. Oh, one shot. Dude, I got one shot by Amelia. You see how much damage that did? I forgot that when you hit her in the back leg, that triggers a visceral attack on her face, and then I hit her in the arm, and that knocked her out of the visceral animation. Too bad. Oh well, we got her this time. I can't believe Amelia can just one-shot me. Damn. Yeah, New Game Plus 11 is where it's at, man. Technically, the difficulty doesn't scale past New Game 6, I think. But NG plus 6 is technically your 7th playthrough. I don't know. It's kind of confusing because there's new game, which is 1, and then there's ng+1, which is 2. Okay, ng plus is 2, then ng+2 is 3, and so on and so forth. So ng+6 is where the difficulty caps out, and that's your 7th playthrough. So if anything, the game should be getting easier for me because I'm, you know, increasing my stats as I go along. I'm getting more health, I'm getting more damage, more defense. So anything past New Game Plus 6 technically should be gradually getting easier. NG plus, you lost me. It's not so hard to understand once you've actually played a Souls game. You'll get it. I don't know. Have you played the Souls games, Bob? Are you into these? Nope. Oh my god. That hurt. That missed. Alright, hit that time. Song is so good. Oh yeah, I also played without music on my playthrough. My last playthroughs for like 90% of it, so that's cool that we get to hear the audio again. There we go. Damn, I thought we were gonna her down for sure. Nice. Yeah, you can really stun lock the shit out of her. Oh, that bite though. That bite almost ended me. I thought she was doing a grab, but she was doing a swipe. I missed. Rip best girl. Rip best girl Amelia. Alright, now for another iconic cutscene. I love how Souls games have these cutscenes where very little happens, but it's like iconic. People are quoting it for like dozens of years. But it's just two guys in a room talking. You seek now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to
Our eyes are yet
Fear the old
to
blood.
open.
I must take my leave.
by the gods. Fear it, Lawrence.
This guy's like, fear the old blood, but you know, put as many eyeballs inside your skull as you can. Like, I don't know, don't you think you should be afraid of stuffing too many eyeballs in your head too? I think you should also be afraid of that, Willem. Sir. Alright, next destination is... I guess it's gonna be... the, back of the clinic. We gotta get the Canehurst summoned. I could go to Hemwick now and fight the witches, but I don't know, I might as well save that until I have the summon, so we can do it all at once. Here we go. Hold on, I want to kill this guy. One shot. That crow. Really, Alfred doesn't show up here if you don't talk to him? I love how you can see things in the distance in this game. Like, that's Canehurst Castle over there. I think those are the... That's the windmill in the forest. Where's that Canehurst over there? I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know anymore. Fear the old blood. Hi ho, hi ho. Up to the clinic we go. A lot easier to use the two-handed mode without locking on too, because they're slashing attacks. So it's easier to connect with them. See ya. I'm not gonna fight everybody, but I'm also not gonna ignore everybody either. That is so cheap. Yo, this weapon is like cheating. Oh, yeah, we gotta get the tonsil stone or whatever it is called.
A hunter of beasts, are you? Glory be. You know not the value you possess. But more's the pity. The hours of the night are many, and the beast more than I can count. A veritable hunt, unending.
Unending.
Not even death offers solace. And the blood imbibed directly round to the right of the great cathedral, an ancient, shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength.
Yeah, I can hear. Whoa, my chair is vibrating. I can hear a snowplow outside, and my chair just fucking vibrated when it drove by. Is it really snowing tonight? Damn. Winter Wonderland, man. Welcome to New Hampshire. It's cold and it's snowing. Yeah, I'm not trying to fight those guys. Fuck that. Those dudes in a poison swamp with a bunch of slugs everywhere? No thanks. I'm good. But who's next after Yarnum? I guess I'm just gonna run right to Shadows of Yarnum boss. Oh, I'm gonna fight the Dark Beast too. That guy is such a pain. He's so fucking hard on New Game Plus 10. Hell yeah, fighting those guys with a thrusting weapon. Super easy. Please don't kill me. You can kill that chick now to get the umbilical cord, I think. I think she drops it now, but you can also just wait until the end of the game, and then you can kill her in one hit. This guy hops a little. He is. Rip real Yosefka. Oh, how am I gonna beat this guy? He's such a pain in the ass.
Welcome. What is it? Very let.
Still getting 10 hit points per level, damn.
Farewell, good. May
I almost feel like I should stop. I should stop leveling up. Maybe I should stop. Stay at this power level for the rest of the challenge. It's not even a challenge, it's just doing it for fun. It doesn't even feel right to call it a challenge. Got any plans for Christmas, Bob? It's officially Christmas Eve now, although it's the night of. So it may not feel like Christmas Eve to some people. see ya. Just kidding. Alright, last time I ran around to the left side, so this time... let's go this way. This is one part of the game where I absolutely will run through here and not fight everybody. There's like 1,000 enemies in this whole area. Takes a long time to explore it. Oh, too far away. Alright, before I fight this guy though, I'm gonna unlock the shortcut because there's a very high chance that he whoops my ass. This is one of those weapons like the Hunter Axe where it's like if you abuse its best attack, it's just kind of like playing the game on easy mode. It's as close as an easy mode as you can get. Like you could, you know, I could be fighting every enemy like that, just doing nothing but this. If I really wanted to. What up, Psycho? Okay, so what are we doing? We're just running to the bottom, I guess? Unlocking the shortcut? This is a big wood, but if you're not trying to collect items, there's not really a whole lot to do here. There's another shortcut if you go the other way. But that shortcut is further away from the boss than this shortcut is. It's kind of odd. Give me your boy. Give me that ass. Oh, I missed. Oh, you can stun him out of it? You can't transform. vials back. Time for shadows. Again, this is another one that should be pretty easy with the ability to parry. Unless I get trapped in a corner and then comboed. Pretty easy, like I said. You can use this grave here to block the fireballs. Makes it quite a bit easier. Alright, now we can't hit that guy anymore. No more hitting that guy. I'd like to get some hits on this dude. Preferably a parry or two. Actually, I'm totally down to just annihilate this guy. There we go. I'll take it. Alright, that's good enough. Let's kill this dude. Here we go. He didn't transform? Oh no, that was supposed to be a backstab. I've never had him delay transform like that. They always, whenever I fight them, they always transform at the same time. That's wild. Oh, the range. Uh-oh. Trapped in this closet. That was close. We almost lost the run right there. Oh, I didn't know it. Oh, he got me. I thought I could run by it. Where'd he go? There he is. What are you doing, man? Come over here and get killed, will you? He's just dodging over and over. Look at this. Uh-oh. Snakes! Oh, they reach that far! Alright. And we're playing with the food. Now that they're doing snakes, we gotta end this. Speaking of snakes. I'm dead? Am I dead? I'm alive. Those snakes are scary as fuck. Oh my god. I got owned by the mortar. That's fine. That's less fine. You can't even like see them. They spawn in behind you. Dude, this fight is going terribly now. Oh, they reached so far. Oh, that would have killed me. Oh, I'm getting snake. Oh, the combo. I'm getting comboed like crazy. Did they both just sink at the same time? Oh, I didn't get the healing time. I was down to my last heal. Oh no. I think the dude with the candle, he doesn't have any like, I don't think he has any armored moves other than maybe the blowtorch, but you can just sidewalk around it. I think where I fucked up there is I didn't just ignore the guy with the fireballs and just focus down the dude with the candle. Oh wait, the shortcut is through here, duh. What am I doing? I need to remember, there's a certain order I like to fight those guys in. Like, I thought I always used to kill the dude with the sword first, because he's the most dangerous, and then the guy with the candle, and then the dude with the nitrous is like the easiest one, right? Also, I don't remember where the shortcut is. Fuck. Fuck me, where's the shortcut? Is it here? Here, shortcut, shortcut, shortcut. That's not a shortcut. Not up here. I have to remember to take a break tonight. I lose track of time when I play this game. It's so fun. Yeah, we're already 2 hours in. I feel like I just started playing. We're already 2 hours in, damn. Oh, I didn't dodge the right way. Damn, I needed to dodge fully backwards, not to the side. I was still in range of that final cut. Fuck. I could have just parried that too. That was exactly what I wanted too. Damn. You gotta head out. Good chatting and Merry Xmas again. Thanks again for coming through, Lowly Bob. Appreciate it, man. Don't get too many chatters around here these days, but you know how it is, man. You gotta, you lay down with dogs, you're gonna come up with fleas. So I gotta, you know, be careful about who I let in here. But you're one of the cool ones, so you're more than welcome to stay. So hopefully I see you again. Have a good night, dude. And Merry Christmas to you too. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow night and Christmas too. So if you're bored and looking for something to do, I'll probably be around. And thanks again for the 25 big ones, man. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Hell yeah. Let me know if you play any more Dreamcast games on that iOS. Oh, is that the wrong way? Or is it just... No, it's the right way. You can just run around it. Oh, okay, okay. Probably avoid taking damage if I fell on that little ledge to the right there, huh? Alright. We got it this time. I can't believe I died twice to these bozos. What am I doing? I mean, it's pretty easy to die to these guys if you don't manage their health bars. So I get why I died the first time, but that death right there was unacceptable. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Both of them. Wow. You know how long I've been waiting for this? Ooh, we got me. Got me good. He dodged it. Oh boy. Alright, let's try this again. Didn't work again, I missed. Fuck. Oh, I got hit by the other guy, damn. I need to get back. Alright, perfect. Perfect. No snakes. Now we just stay on this guy and we shouldn't have to deal with any snakes. And every time he dodges, free hit. Yeah, I think what I did wrong last time was that I didn't just focus down one guy after killing the second guy. You want to get that last guy on his own as soon as possible. So you bring two of them down low before the transformation. Ideally, you get a backstab on one guy during the transformation. I guess the reason I didn't is because I was visceral attacking him, so he was waking up still kind of like pissed off, whereas like if he transformed just from taking normal damage, I think they would all transform at the same time. Anyway, yeah, so you get two of them to like half-life, then you transform, get them to transform, kill the one guy, then you focus down the second one real quick, and then the third guy is by himself, so you can just stay on his face, in his face, and he won't get a chance to use that snake attack. And you saw like that guy, every time you hit him, he just tries to dodge away from you. So you can just keep hitting him over and over and over again in his face and he won't really do anything. Well, I guess it's ROM time. As far as these guys are concerned, I'm pretty sure they have infinite poise while they're jumping, so never ever overcommit, and if you see them jump in the air, just dodge away. Do I want to fight this chick? I don't have to. Yeah, you can just ignore her ass. See ya. I'm not gonna fight her, but just because I'm already low on blood vials, we're just gonna go for the ROM kill. Hopefully, this is enough blood vials for me to do it. I could be using like papers with this weapon, can't I? Yeah, I can. I only have one bolt paper though. Oh, you can't? You can't paper this thing? What about one-handed? Really? I wonder why. Yeah, they take more from the thrust attack, huh? Oh, I can one-shot them with a heavy attack. Okay. Run, run, run. These guys take bonus damage when they do that head plant. When they're stuck in the floor like that, they take more damage than normal. Oh! I didn't see him shooting behind his homie. No. Ow. Don't kill me, please. It does so much damage. Let's be safe. Oh, look at the torch in the water. Weird. Time for another iconic cutscene where almost nothing happens. You know what really bugged me about, what was that game called? Code Vein? Code Vein felt like it was made for people who played Bloodborne and were like, you know, what? This game has no story, it sucks. You know what Bloodborne needs? It needs 15-minute cutscenes of anime characters delivering tropey melodramatic monologues that overstay their welcome and are boring as fucking cringy. That's the whole time I was playing Code Vein, that's what I was thinking the entire time. Like every time, you know, a Souls game has like a quick little cutscene that doesn't explain anything and leaves you with more questions than answers. I just picture someone sitting in the audience being like, man, wouldn't this, like, this game sucks, man. It needs a really shitty, terrible anime story that blows. Let's make Code Vein. That's, I don't know, that's how I felt about Code Vein. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break. BRB, we're making some good progress, but one tough boss could take as long as every single easy boss in this game combined in terms of length, so I'm sure the progress won't be too smooth forever. But I mean, who's next? We can do basically anything now. We could do Canehurst, we could do Hemwick and then Canehurst, we could do Britos, Celestial Emissary and a Britos, we could do DLC, we could do One Reborn, Mikolash, Murgo Wet Nurse. We got, basically we can do anything in the game now, but so I'm gonna have to come up with a order in my head of how I want to do it. Maybe I'll do that during a break. Anyway, BRB.
enchanted by the dream. He remains strong, I pray. Very well, let me. Farewell, good hunter. May.
Oh man, I forgot to unmute my microphone. Oh, so that chatter from earlier didn't hear my response to their question, huh? Because I was muted? Oh, my bad. You'll never take me alive, copper. That missed. Instantly poisoned. Oh, no parry. No hit. Man, he made some distance with that one. Why is this weapon bad at hitting this guy? Oh, you know what? You asked for it. Oh god. He didn't even like stand still for 1 second. He just walked in circles. That's not how it's supposed to go. I'm dead, I'm dead. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. I'm definitely dead. Oh, I died to the poison. Why can't I get a parry on this guy with this weapon? I feel like this is one of the easier bosses to parry. I don't know if the timing on this thing is a little different than a normal gun, or if I'm just bad at parrying. It's been 6 years. Hmm. Hey, you know what? I didn't do any parrying in my last playthrough either, did I? I used the two-handed Holy Moonlight Sword the whole time. Maybe I don't have my parrying chops, and I gotta redevelop them. Also, did I pick up my echoes? I had like, yeah, I had all the echoes from beating Parl, so I've got at least 300k on the floor if I did pick them up. If I didn't, then oh well, so long. I don't even see where they are. That move like never hits. There we go. Where are you going? That wasn't a parry. He also didn't get hit by that somehow. Dude, what the fuck? Did I die to poison? I think I did. I think that's the you died to poison. Look at his health. What was I doing? I think I got mindfucked because I did a dodging R1 and he like, that's a stab. He stabbed and I think it targeted like his torso, which was like really far behind his head and his limbs, so it looked like I stabbed him right in the middle and it didn't hit him because the hitboxes in this game are surprisingly accurate sometimes. Wow. I feel like that's been happening a lot with this weapon where I'm in my mind I'm like I'm using a thrusting attack, so it's like guaranteed to hit right now because it's, you know, a long range attack. But it's like, yeah, it's long range, but it's narrow, so it can go in between things. You can fit right between those cheeks. You won't even know it's there. Ooh, look at that health. Look at that damage. I always thought that attack was like a free parry. It's just like it looks like a constantly active hitbox. Hello? Nope, too ambitious. Just hoping for a backstab. There we go. Yeah, dude, that move is supposed to be free Perry City, bro. Wait, did I butt stab him, but I landed in front of him? So I couldn't get the stab? It's unfortunate. Always doing that. Hey, you go over there, why don't you? Bro, how are you gonna perfectly go behind the pillar? Damn it, dude. Even when I'm trying to cheese this guy. He's got anti-cheese strats. Oh my god, dude, I'm missing attacks on like right in front of him. Yo, does this poison do more damage? Oh, maybe it's percentage based. And since I'm increasing my health bar, it looks like it's doing more damage. Maybe that's what's going on there. Okay, Parl and BSB down. I only got 150 for him. Damn. I got like 300 for Parl, so I lost way more. Echoes. Not that I care. I don't really need them. We've got it. You know, I mean, if we could beat this guy, these guys, with our new game 6+6 build, then anything beyond that it should be easier. Alright. Nightmare Frontier, take 2. Maybe end the night with a amygdala kill. Oh yeah, it's late. We should be able to get the amygdala pretty quick though, if I just don't fuck up too much. Oh, there are the winter lanterns though. Oh no, wait, is it only one? If it's only one, we're good. I can just run by it. Chunk.
Oh, amygdala. Oh, amygdala. Have mercy on the poor bastard.
Patches. Patches laughing his ass off. Man, Patches was so out of the way in Elden Ring. I don't think I found Patches on my first playthrough until I was at the end of it, and I was like, alright, now that I'm beaten the game, let me see, like, you know, what I missed. And then I found out Patches was in some random cave, kind of close to where you start, but, you know, it's just such an out of the way place that it's super easy to miss. Oh, I guess technically you don't need to get here from this way, do you? You could just beat the one reborn and then take the ladder down to the first floor. You don't even need to do this really. Did quite a few hits to kill that guy. We killed that guy in a hit. Damn. Damn, he didn't even fight back. Any one of those swings he could have parried me, by the way. So I got lucky. Damn, he got stuck on the rocks. How does it feel? How does it feel to get stuck on rocks? That almost never happens to the PC. That only happens to the player. Iframes, baby. Okay, we gotta get through this part without dying. There's actually something you can do that makes it a little bit easier. If you... The grab attack that the Winter Lanterns do can be parried. So you can actually iframe through the frenzy damage if you parry their hit and then visceral attack them before your frenzy bar fills up, but I mean that's not really necessary. Well, I think there might be some chunks down here. We get them chunks. Oh god, there she is right there. Can you also just sneak right by her? He jumped off the ledge. Man. Oh no, he didn't. He landed down there. He landed like out of bounds. Alright, I think we can just run by. We'll probably get frenzied, but we'll be out of range by the time it happens. Yep, we're good. Be low damage for a hit, but the rate of attack is pretty nice. And keep him locked down. Alright, this guy didn't despawn, there's some chunks over here. There he is. Amygdala. Oh, amygdala. I might finish this guy with a cannon shot. We'll see. Oh, I probably could have got a free hit right there. Oh, I misjudged the fuck out of it. Okay. All those missed. What? I had to aim down more. Alright, puke on the floor. That does okay damage. Oh. Definitely should not have missed all of those. Oh! No, I forgot that he falls backwards, not forward. Really messed that up. Oh, the puke was still there. I didn't think it would last that long. Again? It looks like it's still there. I don't trust it. One shot. Okay. Okay, so he must have done a full 180 mid-air in order to land on me like that. I thought running under him would have kept me safe. Also wanted the bone ash. Cannon him in the head for the kill, but I forgot about that. Right at the end. How many chunks I got? 24? Oh, okay, never mind. I got more than enough. Swing and a miss. Ooh, you just broke out all the shit. Ow. Oh, juicy damage. Juicy damage. Look at that. Hell yeah. Except he's too high for another one. Okay. He's just giving me everything. Guess I should have hit him in the arm. Missed. Oh, it missed his head. Hell yeah, 54 damage, baby. Oh, that was supposed to be a running attack. Oh my god, the camera. The camera right there, holy crap. Oh wait, his arm is right there. Okay. Didn't think I would get hit. Yeah. If you get under him, his back, left, and right arm are pretty close to you. Could have gave me a better emote than that, but okay. Let's try another one. There we go. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, he's sad again. Fuck. What if I do this? Alright, hold X and then... Woohoo. No. I'm trying to get the pop off down. Alright, I think I figured it out. Nice. Okay, I know how to emote. We got time for one more boss. 417. It's pretty late. It's pretty freaking late. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Where are we at right now? Who we got? Who's up next? I guess if we do the one reborn, that would be pretty close, right? We're already halfway there. Yeah, let's go do the one reborn. Why not? Storage full, cannot. Oh wait, I'm maxed out of my storage. Oh, okay. It's these that I don't have any of. I see. What the heck? Could also go do a Britos right now, but she's one of the harder bosses, so I'm gonna save her for later. Get all the easy ones out the way. Maybe we'll unlock, yeah, we'll unlock the Nightmare of Menses. You, get back here. Okay, that guy's just in his pajamas. Oh wait, never mind. There's somebody behind him. I was gonna fight him, but fuck that. Not if he's got that dude behind him. What is this again? I'm just a madman's alley. I don't even remember what these chicks do. I just know it's a good idea to probably kill them. think they throw like fireballs at you or something. They don't even do that much damage, but they're just annoying. They can like stun you at a bad moment and get you killed. Uh-oh. I was like, what's he doing? I could have been attacking him right there. That may not have been worth it. I don't know. Oh! Wasn't paying attention to the whole thing. Wow. That hurt that much? This boss is like a straight up DPS check. If you didn't find enough upgrades and you didn't build your character right on your first playthrough, that guy, it seems like he's impossible. You just don't do enough damage to him, you can't knock him down. And like everything he does like hits you back. Every time you hit him, he triggers an explosion around him, and then explosions are falling from the sky and he's like doing all these erratic things. But if you have enough damage, he's like a little kitten. Just knock him around, no problem. Big ass dude over there. Oh my god. I was about to say I almost died to it, but no, I did die. Those worms are so fucking annoying. Ah, they do hella damage. Everything does hella damage in NGPT 10. Oh no, this is 11. NGPT 11. You know, I think they don't come out of him if you kill him with the fire thing, right? Maybe if I killed him with the torch, they wouldn't even spawn. Fuck you. Those worms were harder than the one reborn. Damn. The Bozo reborn. Do I do another one? Do we do Mikolash? I kind of want to get this game down to where I can beat it in like, you know, 2 streams, right? Maybe even 1 stream, but that would have to be a longer stream. If I could get it to 1 to 2 streams per weapon playthrough, that would be ideal. How long have we been going now? 3 hours, and I got basically the whole base game completed. But that doesn't include the optional parts of the base game. That doesn't include Hemwick Charnel, Lane, Canehurst, Upper Cathedral Ward, and then all the DLC bosses. What time is it? I keep saying like, what time is it? What time? 4:30. You know, it's Christmas Eve, man. Let's do another boss, you know? Why not? Christmas Eve and all. And up next, fuck you, spider. Fuck you. I fuck you, I fuck you, I fuck you. You fight this guy, but all those spiders are gonna be behind me. Got him. Does he know what to do about this? He doesn't have a gun, so he can't parry me. Oh, he doesn't know what to do. Oh, he knows what to do. He knows what to do. I think that might have been a free aimed R2 as well. I don't think the R2 on that sword can do a 180 like that unless you're unlocked. I mean, I don't know if the computer ever locks on you. I don't know how the mechanics of the computer NPCs work or whatever, but if you were to execute what he just did in PvP, you would need to not be locked on to get the R2 to turn like that. That was pretty godlike. I'll give it up. I'll give it up. That was pretty godlike. Maybe the big guy can't come through the store. Oh, he can do that though. Fuck, he can parry. Forgot he had that. Oh my god, that almost killed me. That actually dodged me. You're alive. No. I was trying to shoot him with my gun, but his stab was quicker. I think the gunshot on the rifle spear might be slower than a regular hunter pistol or blunderbuss. Maybe just like a little bit slower. I could be wrong. I don't know for certain. Can't believe he did a running jump in front of me, and the roll at the end of the running jump low profiled my thrusting spear attack, and then he fucking killed me. That is the most godlike shit I've ever seen in PvP in this. Hold on, I want the spiders to fuck off. Smart. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Please stop. Please stop with your smoke spam. He's probably free to the one-hand mode. In fact, I think a lot of enemies are probably free to one-hand mode. One-hand mode's probably better than two-hand mode, now that I think about it. These guys are just chilling, I don't need to kill them. See? They're just hanging out. I'll unlock the shortcut here in case I do something stupid. This isn't where the shortcut is. Oh no, I got shot by the archers. I guess running into the middle of the path and then making a beeline for the elevator is not the way to be. If you like stick to the left or the right side, the arrows will probably just miss you. Or you just kill them. You don't try to run by them like a little pussy. Little pussy. Ooh. Yeah, if I didn't die to stupid stuff all the time on this run, we definitely would be able to do this in 2 streams, no problem. Or 1 really big stream, but I don't really do big streams anymore, do I? I used to. I used to do like 8-hour streams during the daytime. But I mean, I've seen, you know, I've seen the metrics, not the metrics, but I've seen the view counts on streams at all times of the day and the night, you know. It doesn't really matter when you do it. There's people online. There are thousands of people watching all kinds of streams right now, and there will be in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night, so Twitch is going 24/7. Question is, are you doing something people want to watch? And dying to that guy is definitely not it. Come on, bro. I guess I looked at the time and said it's late. I'll keep playing. I should have known that was not the play. Yeah, this is not the kind of shit that would be happening if I wasn't streaming past my veg time. Fuck. Alright. Blame it on everything but the actual problem. Okay, just don't die to dumb shit. Don't die to dumb shit. You've done this 1,000 times. You know what to do. It's like the way, even the way you run, like, manipulates their AI and can be the difference between that guy jumping on you and him not even getting a swing off. And after you've run up these hallways 1,000 times, you start to recognize. Also, since I've been dying a bunch, I keep losing my echoes and I'm not getting another level. Sad. The shortcut's over there, but man, I'm telling you, I don't need that. The short, like, what is here that you would need a shortcut for, man? You know, it's just a couple of dudes with crossbows and a fat lady. I don't need a shortcut for that, do I? Maybe I do. What am I smoking? You know what I guess part of the problem is how narrow the attacks are on one-hand mode on this. Like if I was using, you know, any other weapon, most of them have like a slash attack, right? It would hit that guy no problem, unlocked right in front of me. But since these attacks are so narrow and precise, I end up missing a lot, like I did right there. I'm getting worse and worse at this. You know what I think I usually do there is I go up the stairwell. Makes it a lot easier to run by those guys. On the one hand, I'm getting worse and worse at this. On the other hand, the next boss is Miko Lash, so it's not like I need to be in the right state of mind to beat that guy anyway. Okay. This is the one right here. No more mistakes. Oh, I triggered them by accident? Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Fuck you, spider, fuck you. Thank God. Guy's gonna die of an infected cut. Its rifle spear is dirty AF. Alright, I don't need to kill any of you bozos. It's that easy. Why did I struggle to do that so many times? What the hell?
Cos. Or some say cosm. Do you hear our prayers? No, we shall not abandon the dream. No one can catch us. No one can stop us now.
He thinks he's cooking in here. He's like, this is it, baby. We made it. And it's like, dude. Have you looked